be so lonely. If you're leaving, baby, let me down slowly. Let me down. Let me down.
What's up, guys? So here's a matchup I played over at one of our locals at NAT20. They do have locals every Friday night. It's really good. Their pricing is really generous, and there's normally about 25 to 35 people at the local. So they do stream on Fridays unless there's a Magic the Gathering tournament going on or whatnot. But for the most part, Friday nights they do stream Pokemon. I'm playing here against ERIK. ERIK is a really nice guy. I see him every Friday. Gotta love his Dark Side game sleeves. Anyways, I am playing Zorak and he is on Dusknoir Dragapult. I do have a lot of practice against this matchup. My son Arnell, that is his go-to deck. Did really well with it last season. He recently played into a 2K where he did top 8. Right now I'm going to meow for release. He got top 8, only the biggest player to get top 8 actually. What's really cool is that he almost did make Worlds, so that was like his Worlds because every player that was in the top 8 did qualify for Worlds this year. He did get knocked out first round of top 8. His opponent was True and Tran. First game of the set, he did get donked, and then second game was really close actually. I'm actually really proud of him. He got Truen down to where Truen needed to find bosses, or Arnell would have won that game. So can't really be sad about that. Anyways, ERIK does buddy for here for I believe a Badoo and a Dreepy. Me personally, I think I would have gone double Dreepy. But I did try to play Dragapult at one time and was not very good at it. Just doing a price check real quick. Attach, retreat, pass. Actually, Magipollen didn't pass. Evolve my Zero here. And Lilies for a fresh 8. I am playing my son Anello's list. Sorry, Anello. He did take out a lot of the tech, like Darmanitan and whatnot, and went straight consistency. And I do like it a lot better. I tried to play the one with the Darmanitan online. Not a big fan of it. He actually, Anello went day 2 at NAIC with this list. But I do think with Pitch Black format, it does need something that can hit the bench because of the one prize decks. A lot of those, if you don't take 2 prizes per turn, as they're going to, then it's an uphill battle. Attach here, and then pass. ERIK's gonna buddy for 2 more drippies. Plays Crushing Hammer. I think he whiffs this Crushing Hammer, but that card, it's annoying, but actually for Zorak it kind of helps out actually. It ends PP up. I kind of want the energy into the discard a lot of times, especially using Zekrom's attack. So I'm going to release here again for a fresh 8. There is my energy. I do attach the monkey though. Move the energy, or sorry, the damage over. The thing about Monkey Dory for me is I hardly ever use the ability, unless I'm going to go for a knockout or some sort. Even in this matchup, I think if I would have utilized it a lot more, then maybe Zorak would have survived the turn he does get knocked out. Erickson and Lily also for a fresh 8. Double Pokepad for his Dracloaks to start his consistency. Search 1. I think he evolves his Duskull here. Places one more Dusclops. Oh, sorry, Duskull. I want to say he's thinking about Ultra Balling for another Dracloak, but eventually he just passes. I don't know why I uptick there. Playing Petch probably so often. Probably just habit. Tradability. Another tradability. And I think at this point I want to just boss out one of his Dracloaks. Just get rid of his consistency. Like I said, playing against my son, Arnell, really helped me with this matchup. I think we go pretty even a lot of times. During the 2K, a lot of the pros came with a version of Zorak that played Hero's Cape. Now what is Hero's Cape? Luxury Cape? One of the capes. Anyways, the A-Spec. But I think with that, and then I don't know, I do think I need to either play at least one Tool Scrapper. Even Mega Lucario is hard to get over. Pokepad for Monkidori. I think at that point I probably would have gone for a Dracloak, but I think he gets it here anyways. Yeah. There's his Jamming Tower. I think he just plays it this turn. Crushing Hammer. He does get me on this one, I believe. But I do have NPP up in my hand. Tradability. There's my attach return and then ends PP up, I believe. I do gotta get the Zorak into the active though. So I go trade. And then there is my Serrano for my pitch. Quick check of the deck. And then take the KO here, I believe. And now I uptick, like I should. See, but once again, I went a whole turn and I did not use Monkidori at all. I think ERIK is confused here on the wording for pitch. I think he's under the assumption that it lets you retreat for free, but it pushes up. It doesn't pull back. So he goes to boss the Meowth. Crushing Hammer does get me again. And then he passes. So here's where I had to clarify on what Petch does. Lilies for a first 6. I think at this point, ERIK realizing what he did with Boss and Meowth, just kind of, I guess, upset him a little bit. Just take the knockout. Again, another turn with no monkey. Red cards are my bosses away. So at this point, he's just doing the math to see what he can go for right now. So he's gonna Ultra Ball for Dragapult. Crispin in hand. And then rare candy. Watching this right now, I just realized he did not shuffle his deck after Crispin Energy Search. But it's up. Damages Monkidori, and then you go to a three price turn. I'm almost wondering if I would have utilized Monkidori the whole game if Zoroark would have survived that turn. Promote Meowth. At this point, I do need a boss. So trade ability. And there it is. Anyways, that was game. It was fun. Thank you guys, and I will catch you on the next one.